This is now my Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios full card predictions and breakdowns now. Let's get right into it, starting with Brandon Figueroa versus Joet Gonzalez. I'm going with Brandon Figueroa to win this fight. It's going to be very competitive, though. It's going the distance, and it's going to be a very close decision, in my opinion. But I feel like Brandon Figueroa is going to be able to nick this against Joet Gonzalez. I just feel like Brandon Figueroa is going to be able to keep up the pace better than what Joet Gonzalez will be able to. I feel like Gonzalez can get a little bit sloppy as the rounds go on. With Figueroa, I don't think he's at his very best right now. I don't think he looked too good against Stephen Fulton at all. His confidence might not be too high right now, but I feel like he will be able to beat Joet Gonzalez. Gonzalez could make him walk onto a few, though. It'll be interesting. He will make him walk onto a few. I mean, that's what Figueroa does, though. He's a good pressure fighter, backs you up against the ropes well. He cuts off the ring nicely, I feel like Brandon Figueroa does, and does pick his shots to the body very well. And I feel like that is something which can definitely drain Joet Gonzalez and will probably make him slow. But Joet Gonzalez will catch Figueroa walking onto a few, and it'll be interesting to see how Figueroa can deal with the power and speed that Joet Gonzalez has got. But I feel like Brandon Figueroa is going to end up being a bit too relentless for Joet Gonzalez. I feel like he's going to be able to eventually get into his rhythm and be able to walk him down, cut off the ring well, back him in the corners, get some good shots flying, and, just always be able to keep center ring against Joet Gonzalez and always push him back. But yeah, I feel like he's definitely going to the distance. Gonzalez is going to get through with some good counters. Of course he will. Gonzalez is a very tough man who, again, can hit hard, has got power, and can hurt Brandon Figueroa. It's not an easy fight for Figueroa whatsoever, in my opinion. Joey Gonzalez has been in there with some of the best guys in the division, if we're being completely honest with you. Like, he never, ever, ever shies away from a challenge. It's always going to be difficult against Joey Gonzalez. He's just got that kind of style which always makes it hard for you. But again, after watching that Stephen Fulton fight, I don't think Brandon Figueroa looked great in that at all. And I think it did kind of show he might be a bit past his best, but let's wait and see. But I do think he should be able to beat Joet Gonzalez. But again, it's not going to be easy. But I'm going with Brandon Figueroa via unanimous decision. Anyway, next up we've got Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Angel Fierro 2. Yeah, look, I feel like it was a good fight first time round. Did we really need to see the rematch for it? No, I don't think we need to see the rematch. But I'm looking forward to it. I think Isaac Pitbull Cruz will win this fight. I reckon he'll get the stoppage this time round. I have a feeling I'm going to call a Pitbull Cruz stoppage. Fierro is very tough, and that showed in the last fight. But Pitbull Cruz, I feel like it's going to be even more relentless this time round. I feel like he's going to be wary for counters from Fierro this time round on the back foot. I can't see Fierro getting as much success as he did in that first fight against Pitbull Cruz. I can't see that happening. I'm going to gamble here and say a late stoppage for Pitbull Cruz. Either way, I feel like he's definitely going to win, and he's going to get even more success. And Figueroa's not going to get the success that he did in the first fight. I think Pitbull Cruz did get hit a bit too much in the first fight for his liking and for many other people's liking. That is why we are seeing the rematch here. And I feel like Pitbull Cruz is going to be convincing here, no matter what the result is, whether it's decision, whether he does get the stoppage. I feel like Pitbull's going to be much more convincing this time round, and I feel like he is going to be able to bully Angel Fierro. I don't see it being close, and I don't think Pitbull Cruz is going to let Fierro off the hook this time round. I can't see that happening. I feel like we're going to see a real big body onslaught from Pitbull in this fight. And, instead of always Pitbull going upstairs and headhunting a lot, I feel like he's really going to damage the body of Fierro. and that is something which is going to drain him down. And I feel like Pitbull went upstairs too much in the last fight, which is why he couldn't finish Figueroa. Figueroa's a very tough guy who's got a very bloody good chin. So that is why. And I feel like Pitbull Cruz, he probably was lacking a bit of confidence since that Jose Valenzuela loss. Possibly. I feel like this time round he's going to be a much more confident version of Pitbull, and I see him being able to get the job done against Angel Fierro. Again, like, I feel like he's going to make it easier. I really do. I feel like he's going to shut the range down better, because at times I feel like he was sloppy when he was coming in, Pitbull. I don't think he had fought enough when he was coming in the last fight. But again, he was able to land some bombs, and I feel like he definitely did win that last fight. But this time, he's going to be convincing. He's going to be convincing. But if I'm being real, I don't think we really needed to see this rematch, but I'm looking forward to it, though, to be honest with you. But yeah, Pitbull Cruz is going to do it. Anyway, next up, we've got Sebastian Fandor versus Tim Zutu, another rematch. Look, if we're being completely honest here, I feel like everyone bloody knows this. If it wasn't for the cut, if it wasn't for the elbow, Tim Tszyu would have won that first fight. 100% he would have. Not a doubt in my mind, Tim Tszyu would have won that first fight. It's so obvious he would have. Does he win this time, though? I feel like this is a hard fight to predict. I do. Fandor is going to look to keep Tim Tszyu at range. I'm gonna say it's a really difficult one to predict. It's a really difficult one to predict after that first fight, to be honest with you. Because I'm gonna say Tim Tszyu, because I don't think Fandor is gonna make adjustments. I'm gonna say Tim Tszyu. I don't think Fandor is going to make adjustments. I feel like Fandor is a bit too one-dimensional. So I'm going to say Tim Tszyu wins the fight. I feel like Tim Tszyu is going to be able to catch Fandor a good few times here and hurt him, stun him. Does he knock him out? Does he stop him? I'm going to say he does. I'm going to go with a Tim Tszyu stoppage win. Fandora, I feel like he's just too upright, and I feel like 100% Tim Tszyu, unless he gets a cut again. No, he's going to win this fight. He's going to get Fandora. I feel like he probably would have stopped Fandora in the last fight, last time out, if he didn't have the cut. It was looking that way very early on in like that first and second round. Tim Tszyu was looking comfortable, and it was looking likely Tim Tszyu could have got him out of there in that last one. Fandor is much more of a confident fighter this time around as well, though. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to keep Tim Tszyu off him. I think Tim Tszyu is going to get to him. And I kind of do think that Tim Tszyu might need to win this fight via stoppage as well, though. To be honest with you, he probably does need to win via stoppage. You never know. I think Fandor could get a bit more success with the jab, like earlier on, than what he previously did in that first fight. But again, he's just not really going to adjust to what he did. I feel like he might be more active with the jab early on this time round, but that is it. It's just going to be a bit of a jab fest for Fandora. But Tim Tszyu's going to come forward, and Tszyu's not going to keep off him at all. And I feel like Tim Tszyu is going to be able to get a stoppage win over Fandora. Fandora's upright, and I feel like Fandora's chin is there to be hit for Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu has power. Tim Tszyu puts his shots together well. He has good timing, shuts the range down. It hasn't been ideal for Tim Tszyu since the Fandora loss. I mean, he is coming for win over Joey Spencer, but with the background loss, that wasn't ideal at all. But he gained more confidence in that Joey Spencer win, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna say Tim Tszyu wins a late stoppage win, 9 or 10. I'm gonna say for Tim Tszyu. Anyway, next up, then we go on to our main event: Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. If you think Manny Pacquiao is gonna win, you're stupid. Mario Barrios is gonna win. I feel like Mario Barrios is going to stop him. Look, I think the thing is, people saying that Manny Pacquiao is going to win, I don't think you watched the Ampo fight. a year ago. I don't think you watched that fight if you're saying that Manny Pacquiao is going to win. I think it's the people saying Manny Pacquiao is going to win just simply don't have a clue that that fight happened. It happened. Pacquiao struggled badly in that fight against a kickboxer. He's now going up against the world champion. It's not going to go well for him at all. I don't want to see this fight whatsoever, but I've got to support Manny, of course, but I don't want to see the fight. I feel like it's stupid how it's been made. I feel like it's been pathetic from the WBC making this fight. Disgrace on them, shame on them. Yeah, Mario Barrios is going to win. Mario Barrios' timing is very good. I feel like he looked fantastic when he fought Ugas, especially. That was a fantastic performance from him. Yeah, look, if I'm being real, that showed me prime Mario Barrios, and the success he was getting in that one when they fought was fantastic. And it really just gives me an idea on what's going to happen in this fight. Pacquiao literally couldn't really move his head against Ampo. He was kind of following him about a bit. Barrios is going to catch him. I feel like Barrios has just got very good timing over power. He's going to be able to get Manny Pacquiao out of there. It's so obvious Pacquiao's not going to, he's not going to win. I feel like it's going to be done inside 6 rounds. It might even be earlier. But, yeah, Barrios is going to be too much. His timing is going to be too much. He's going to catch Manny Pacquiao off guard. Pacquiao's just not got the timing for it. You know, for this fight, I couldn't go back and watch prime Manny Pacquiao highlights because that's not what we're going to see. I just look back at the Ampo fight and it's like, no chance he beats the world champion. So, yeah, Mario Barrios will win early to mid rounds. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll speak to you on the next one. Be sad to watch.